Hey guys, it's me Destiny, and today's look is really fun and interesting. I have kind of like a double flick head eye going on with a little bit of smoky neutrals in the background. I like it a lot. I think this look could be used for many different occasions, and I hope you do so. If you would like to learn how to achieve this double flick neutral smoky eye, then stay tuned. Hey guys, so we're going to start this tutorial off with a creamy frosty base. I'm going to be using a really creamy colored base from this e.l.f. palette called Sheer Sunrise. I'm going to be using this color right here. I actually already have some on my lid, but I'm going to put a little bit more in the inner tear duct and up to the lid are the places you want to concentrate on the most. Okay? Then I'm going to take a packing brush and this chocolate eyeshadow from Tony Kashuk, basically a matte brown. I'm going to pack that all over my lid. You're going to pack it a little bit into your crease, but not too much, because mostly you want that area to be softly blended. So you're just going to go a little bit to your crease, kind of round it out a bit. Okay. Then you're going to take a fluffy crease brush and blend that line out. Okay, now you're going to take a little bit of a darker brown. And this is actually a brow powder in dark brown. You put a little bit on a fluffy brush, kind of run it through your socket back and forth, very lightly. Next we're going to take a black eyeliner pencil and we're going to line our lower waterline and lash line. Kind of just line them together. You don't have to be too neat because it's going to be blended all the way out. Well, it's not going to be blended all the way out, but we're going to have a liner down there covering all that. Okay, and then we are going to take our packing brush and blend it a little bit. Okay, then we're going to take our eyeliner pencil and kind of put a very little bit into the outermost third of our eye, kind of defining the socket and the bottom of the outer vein. And you're going to just blend it in lightly. Next you're going to take that and line your top lash line. You don't have to be extremely neat because we're going to use some liquid liner. This is just kind of laying groundwork a little bit. You can close your eyes and just blend that out just a little bit. Okay, now is the fun part with the liquid liner. This doesn't have to be as tricky as you think. You just kind of have to jump into it like you know what you're doing almost, and you may not, but if you start small you can build and fix as you go and have pretty decent looking results. So we're just going to start out with the top wing, and as you'll notice it doesn't go straight across my lash line and then out. It just starts from the middle and kind of just goes straight up toward the tail of my eyebrow. So that's what we're going to do in this eye. And I'm going to start by pulling backward. And then you can compare. It would have been easier if I didn't have these eyelashes on, but we're going to come and do in the tear duct area. The whole tear duct area, not just the very tip, it's the whole area. I'm going to take it along the bottom just to darken it up a bit. By the way, the liner I'm using is Buxom Lash Liner in Leatherette, and I got that from Sephora. But you can use any liquid liner that you have as long as it's good and black. And then we're kind of just going to do our bottom flick, and what you're going to do is just kind of go along the shape of your cheekbone. And if it gets a little sloppy, don't worry, and then you're just going to fill it in. Okay, now we're just going to go in, fix our shape. We're going to add our lashes, some blush, and we'll be pretty much done. The lashes I'm going to be using are the lashes I actually used in my last video as well. And these are actually from Smokey Cat, and I hope that you can see these. They taper out and they are crisscross kind of, and they're really cute and they look really natural, and they really complement looks like this with the almond shape because of the way they taper. So I'm going to go ahead and add these, and then I'm going to be right back. Okay guys, so the finishing touch for this eye is definitely highlighter, and I'm going to be using this highlighter from Pixie. And I have it glued to my palette, so I don't know the name, but it's basically just a really pale gold type of highlight. And I'm going to take that right under my brow, all the way through. Now you remember we already had the highlight from the cream base, so I'm just going to go ahead and add on to that, and also add some right under your second flick. A little bit in the inside, but mainly right under your second flick, right on your cheekbone. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and blend that out. I'm going to also add a little bit more to the top and bottom of our inner tear ducts. As for blush, I'm going to be using CoverGirl and Sugar Plum. This is Spice Plum, and I'm just going to take it onto my brush and brush it along the apples of my cheeks, very lightly, kind of just for a hint of color. Very lightly, just give yourself a nice flush of color. And as lip color, I'm going to be using Downtown Brown from Mary Kay. This is actually a friend of a friend's really, really favorite color of lipstick. So I'm just going to add a little bit onto my lips, just a very little bit right in the middle, and kind of just use it as a lip stain. I really like the color a lot, but I didn't want too much texture, and I just wanted a really nice wash of color on the lips. I really, really think that adds a really nice touch to the look. Okay guys, so this is it for the look. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you do use this look for the holidays or anytime you want to add a little bit of drama to a relatively neutral eye look. As always guys, thank you so much for commenting, rating, and subscribing. I'll be in touch and hopefully you'll do the same. Bye.